Steve! Star Fox! It's here!
It's time!
Star Fox! Out of nowhere. Miyamoto tweeted himself. He said, it's Miyamoto. I'm ready to talk Fox. See you in 5 minutes, losers. And now here we are.
Yeah, he was like, get in, nerds. We're Star Foxing.
That's exactly
and I was like,
what you said. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a weird time of day. It's midday here. It's like 11 p.m. for you.
Yeah, it sure is.
This is like the opposite of what normally happens. Normally, I'm the one that's up at an odd hour for a direct.
Yeah.
And it's a direct, which is the weirdest thing, I think.
It's
like,
crazy.
What we got Star Fox in the movie. Now we're just getting a Star Fox direct. Not this has to be the game that people have been rumoring about for a while now.
Yeah. Same with getting double audio. Let's try and fix that real quick. Let's see. I'll do my best. Where are we echoing from? Oh, I know exactly where we're echoing from. There. Okay. I think that should have fixed it.
I'm so excited for this. Like I have been wanting a new Star Fox. John, you and I have been talking about Star Fox since Game Explain. Like wanting something just straight up new. And so this is a very long time coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been 10 years since Zero. That was 2016. We're in 2026 now.
Yeah, 2016. We are a decade past the last Star Fox game, which all of which have been kind of retellings of Star Fox 64 to a degree.
Do you think there's a non-0% chance that this is also going to be retelling of 64?
Oh my gosh. I think there's a non-0% chance, because when you talk about any franchise that's been dormant for 10 years, there's definitely that desire that I hope they didn't take the bait on to reinvest people in the universe by starting back at the beginning.
Yeah. Double audio still. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. We've got like 3 minutes.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Trying to figure out where it might be coming from.
Thank you for sticking with us, for your patience.
Yeah, we'd usually be a lot more prepared than this.
Yeah, this is the product of getting 15-minute warning from a Miyamoto tweet. We just kind of ran in here and got started. Thankfully, like, I was literally 10 feet away from my camera when that tweet went out.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix this double audio right now.
As you have monitoring enabled, and then you have your desktop audio source also playing back out, because if what you're using to monitor audio is also being broadcast back through OBS, you'll get double audio like that.
Monitoring's off.
I've done that so many times. For those of you that can't tell, I've done that a lot. Are you sharing your desktop audio out via OBS, and that is also the same source that our Discord call is going through?
Yes.
That might be it. If it's double for me only, those of you in chat, if it's just me doubling up and not John doubling up, then that would be the cause.
Oh, it was on their side. Oh, okay.
Oh,
it was a non-issue. All right, okay, we're good. All right, 1 minute going.
We talked about it enough that the rest of the chat corrected us. Okay, thank you for that, for confirming. We're good. We're good. We're ready.
All right, Steve and I are going to sync up whenever this video starts. Hopefully there's a good syncing point, and we'll do our best to give you a dang good reaction.
Yeah, the first Miyamoto thumbs down is when we'll sync up.
Yeah, we were so unprepared. Everyone's unprepared for this. No one knows what's going on. They just said there's a stream happening. We panicked, and here we are.
Yeah, John and I were the ones that were awake and ready for some reason. Yeah. I get why I was. It's the middle of the day. John just cast his family aside. He said, "I'm going back."
I said, "Roxy, more like Foxy," and then I ran over to Star Fox. Jumped out of bed.
She's on the phone to her therapist right now.
Yeah, he's left me for a male fox. All right, it's on the hour, Miyamoto. Where's Star Fox? Oh, here we go. Yeah, each turn.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Last
month, we released
mine is. Oh, I am E-to-Teen.
Okay,
all right, I've got Miyamoto.
I'll tell you when there's a good pausing point.
Everyone who saw it in theaters, thank you very much. The movie features a certain character who isn't part of the Super Mario series.
Okay. When it gets to Princess Peach in the Mario movie, pause there.
All right. I'm waiting.
This is going to get us copyright strike now that they're showing the Mario.
There we go.
Galaxy
I've
movie.
got Peach.
All right, ready? In 3, 2,
Yep.
1, play.
Oh,
That's
that would be
right.
rad.
The main
Okay.
character
Whew.
from the
We
Star
made it.
Fox series, Fox McCloud makes an appearance. Now, Fox and his wingmen return in their own
I just want them to
Nintendo
sell me
Switch
the
2
shirt
game.
Miyamoto's got.
This game is called Star Fox.
Wait,
And now,
Just Star
I'll
Fox,
pass it
okay.
over to Koizumi-san.
wait,
Oh,
Koizumi?
this is what
Is
Koizumi's
Koizumi
been
directing
working
this?
on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Is Koizumi
From
leapt
here
from
on,
Mario
I'll
to
be your host
Fox?
For this presentation.
Yeah.
Star Fox is based on the Nintendo 64 game Star Fox 64.
Oh, wow. They're just skipping over the SNES game.
Wait, is it another
All of
Star
the
Fox 64
characters in the
retelling?
game have also
Wait, is it a remake of 64?
That's what it sounds like, man.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
We don't need another remake.
All right. Are they just remake? I mean, I love 64, so I wouldn't be angry.
Yeah, it's just I'd love to move on. I would love it so much.
Yeah,
But no,
same.
it looks
I've
gorgeous
been
though
ready
already.
for a while. Oh, but it does look great.
Oh, holy moly, man.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, those clouds! This is like flight simulator clouds.
Look at this. This is like.
Atmospheric
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
Oh, I don't,
He's so realistic.
I don't know
looking.
about that. He's proportioned
I'm
like a
not sure how I
fox.
feel about it yet. But looking at those R wings, my
Yeah,
god.
the R-wings, that's perfection.
Check. Sound off, team.
Slippy here.
I'm okay with Slippy. Fox's
Okay,
just
yeah.
proportions were strange. Oh, this is gonna take. This is gonna. That's gonna need some getting used to.
Let's go already.
Yeah, they look very realistic.
It's up ahead.
It's almost like a live action, or like they're trying to make them look like puppets, but it is 64.
Whoa,
And you know what?
Look at this.
I'm not mad at this.
Oh,
What
the-
you're seeing is
the character designs are
game in
crazy.
action. While stage layouts have been
Yeah.
the same, the visuals have received a
it
major
is just the
My
64.
god,
remake.
man, this is pretty.
It is pretty.
Banter between characters is also back.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
I don't like the new voices as much. But I mean, that could just be nostalgia.
Well, thanks, Fox.
They've done a pretty good job keeping a lot of the 64 cast around with Zero Road and Starling.
You seem a little on edge.
But these
Yeah.
these sound like new actors, don't they?
This is Fox McCloud, leader of the Star Fox
Fox
mercenary
McCloud
squad.
is taking some getting used to. He looks just like they dressed up a real fox.
Yeah, it's
which,
really strange.
Minute at a time.
Falco Lombardi is their ace pilot.
It's
and
also weird
Fox's
having
rival.
like fully out of R-wing cutscenes, just
No way, Android.
animated like this.
Yeah.
Launch an assault there. You up for another challenge, Fox?
gosh, this really feels like a big AAA effort, though. Like, I mean, it's visually, this is just ridiculously good looking.
It's gonna take me multiple days to get used to how they look, though.
Realize how rare it is to
Yeah.
experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortion?
Going photorealism is a real interesting decision.
And Pepe
Yeah.
Hare is their strategic mastermind and veteran pilot.
It's into enemy space. Just this. Hit 'em quick
Seeing
and
the
get
R-wings like that is cool as
Fate
heck.
of the Lilat system
The
rests
lighting is
squarely
super
And
cool.
that they've got they're monogrammed now, which I like. Falco's got little wings on his.
It looks
The
CG
R-Wing
a
is
lot of the time.
high-performance aerospace
It
fighter
does.
piloted by
Like when they were
Fox
flying
and
through
its crew.
space and you had that sort of like little glow on the
It's equipped
R-wings, it
with a
looked
laser.
like it was a proper cutscene.
It can also
the
fire
music.
charged shots,
The music sounds good.
launch bombs that cover a wide area.
I can't, like, as much as I want them to move beyond Star Fox 64, I'm not mad at seeing it like this.
And this is also the way to do it. Like it's been a long time since Star Fox has
Do a
been
barrel roll to
just
repel enemy fire.
regarded highly
and
by
even
everybody.
somersault.
And I think this is kind of the way
Yeah.
you introduce it and then move on after that.
Taking
Oh my
taking the best
God.
game in the series and giving it a oh, the Landmaster looks so cool.
It will be weird though if we get an Ocarina remake.
And
a Star Fox 64 remake. We're just sort of repeating what
Right.
3DS did in that same year.
Depending on the mission.
Oh,
But
the way
again, these are two games that I don't know that I could ever be upset at getting better versions of.
It says campaign, so multiplayer is going to be a big focus too then.
Hell yeah. Achievements? They had achievements.
Listen to that music.
And the beating heart of the system.
Yeah, I remember. This is taking me back to when I was hyping over this game on N64 as a kid. Like, this is what I thought this game looked like in my mind in the 90s.
It is glorious looking. Oh, the glow of the lava.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Even in the in their feeds, they're coming through like they're radiating and melting in the R-wings.
This is just so impressive. Like, this is incoming message, and you had to accept it. Oh, there's Cat. Okay.
The lighting is so good, man. Look at this.
It really is. I wonder if this is like ray traced lighting. It looks ridiculous.
It looks kind of like it there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is very well baked.
A variety of stages await.
Man, Nintendo really showing off what the Switch 2 is capable of here.
This is like the first Nintendo game that does.
Yeah.
And massive boss battles. You can look forward to intense aerial combat.
I had just played Star Fox Zero, and this is so much better in every way.
Yeah.
Depending on the objectives you complete, the number of enemies shot down, and other factors, the route you take through the system
I can't wait to
may
see the
change.
multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm really hoping they show it to us. And for the record, I mean, you know, this looks like a completely smooth 60 FPS.
It does.
I think it was 30 on N64. If
30
that,
and
it stuttered
below.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of new cutscenes have also been added.
30 on 3DS. as
This is
well.
how you do a remake. Like, it seems like the gameplay is true to the original, but it adds so much in between.
Yeah.
And the Star Fox universe.
Fall in, team. How are we doing?
You can choose between easy, normal, and expert difficulty settings. When playing on easy difficulty, your shield gauge will be longer.
Interesting, that's
and
split
your
screen.
lasers will remain
Oh,
powered
because
up.
it's
That's
probably
just
normal
showing
down
different
there.
rounds,
For
yeah.
novice
Yeah.
pilots.
I got hopeful for a second there.
In challenge
It
mode,
would be really
you can
nice to
replay
have
stages
co-op.
You've already cleared.
Oh, absolutely.
Complete a variety of objectives.
Ah, that's so
and new
rad!
Challenges to each mission
That is
you can
cool.
find in the campaign.
Defend the Allied fleet. Don't let any of them pass
Yeah,
us.
proper achievements.
Yeah, I like that. Now just put them at the system level, Nintendo. You're so close.
Coordinating this attack.
Take on these challenges on either normal or expert difficulty.
Oh, that's going to add so much replayability.
There we go, multiplayer.
Battle mode.
Dogfights. Players are split between Team Star Fox.
Oh,
and
right.
Team
8-player battle mode.
You compete to win the most points by clearing missions and taking
Now
down
let us play battle
opponents.
mode over game
You
share.
can select from 3
Oh, yeah.
stages, each with its own rule set.
You're gonna get a lot of mileage out of
Take out
this.
opponents and seize control
Yeah,
of the zone
the-
around the satellite towers on Corneria.
I will be obsessive about this. I used to play this all the time on the N64 with, you know, a couple of friends.
Star Fox completed
8-player
the objective.
online will be nuts.
Collect as many energy crystals as you
Ah.
can
Ooh.
while dodging meteorites on Ficina.
Okay.
Like a coin battle.
Yeah.
Or retrieve cargo from space
Capture the
pirates
flag?
and Take it to your base in Sector
Like,
1.
yeah, let's capture
This
the
is
flag, isn't it?
cool. Yeah.
We lack
Star Fox
capture the flag
completed
games
the
these days.
objective.
They're quite a rare playlist
You
now.
can create private matches with your friends online. Or match
Okay.
up with random players from around the world.
Hell
Making
yeah.
for a variety of ways to join team
Now give us
battles.
ranked Star Fox. Just
Plus, if one person has the
Game
game,
share.
up to
Game
4
share,
players
let's
can
go.
play these guys locally with game share.
Man.
Or
4-player
online
game share is
using
pretty
game share via
awesome.
game chat.
They really are pushing what Switch 2 can do with this. Like the one Switch 2 is streaming all of this to 4 other Switch 2s.
Yeah.
By
Mouse
holding
targeting.
the
Mouse
control
targeting.
control
Oh,
Oh.
they're getting
You
some
can
F-Zero in
seamlessly
here.
swap to mouse-controlled targeting for intuitive aiming. And
Yeah, you've got first person. This
Although
is
it moves the R-wing as well. It's not independent of the ship.
Now you got it,
Yeah.
Slippy. Both
Which is
that's
probably
still
the way
really
to go.
cool.
by sharing one of the Joy-Con 2 controllers. with
interesting.
the
Co-op
second player,
gameplay.
you
Oh,
can
so
split
this is Star
pilot
Fox
and
Zero.
gunner duties in co-op.
We're entering Corneria City now.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Pandra sure has trashed the place.
Yeah, if you wanted to replicate Zero, you could technically just play co-op by yourself, couldn't you?
You could. Holy crap.
I'll target the lights on the left. You guys
It's so cool to see all these things I remember just so much more beautiful than they ever were.
It's gonna take me so long to get used to those character designs. Though, looking at Cat just
Yeah.
now,
I almost respect it in a way, though. Like, the idea that they were just like, let's see how
What did you think?
realistic we can make this.
yeah,
As you just saw, Fox and Company have a more animal-like design in this game.
they sure do.
Yes. That is accurate.
Reborn exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Star Fox launches June 25th.
It's
That's
2
so
months
soon.
away. Wait, 1 month away.
By the way, this game
Yeah.
also supports character avatars, which let you change your face in game chat to look like
What?
a character,
What?
like this.
Wait, so you
You
be a
can make
VTuber
yourself look like a
Fox?
Star Fox character. The camera finally became useful.
This.
It doesn't just capture your face.
This is so cool. This is what I said I wanted.
Oh,
But your mouth movement?
this is really funny.
Oh my god.
It looks pretty good.
And your eyebrow movement as well.
We're gonna become Star Fox VTubers.
Yeah, we are.
If you have a compatible USB camera, please give it a try. When using character avatars, to look like a Star Fox character,
That is
friends
so
like
cool.
also see your movements. This game also
Wait,
supports the
What?
Nintendo 64.
What? You can use the
What are
N64
you
controller?
talking about?
Those who played the Nintendo 64 version can enjoy controls that feel even closer to the original.
That's crazy.
Come on, let's
Six
go.
debut on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The Star Fox series has had a long legacy on Nintendo
Oh.
platforms. Along that journey,
This is-
it set out for adventure.
Wait, what? Is Star Fox Adventures coming to NSO?
It sure looks
Join
like it,
the
man. They
battle
lingered
in the
there for a
Super
while,
Smash
didn't they?
Brothers series. We're
Yeah.
grateful that you've continued to
We're gonna have the
support
new
series
just
for more
Fox
than
like
30
Fox
years.
in Smash in the next Smash. This guy, me punching him as Mario.
If you've never experienced this
Right.
series before, we hope you'll give Star Fox a try.
Well,
What a reveal.
Finish this presentation by sharing the game's prologue, which depicts a past battle involving James McCloud.
Oh.
James McCloud looks like more than just Fox with sunglasses on now. He's more aged.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Just what the hell, Nintendo?
Yeah,
You came out swinging with this one.
man. It's perfect.
I had not thought about game chat avatars. That is the only cool thing they've ever done with the Switch 2 webcam.
Mm.
Oh, just look at how good this looks.
It's ridiculous how good this looks.
Let's take my money, Nintendo.
I would have liked, obviously, for the franchise to move forward. But getting anything is good with Star Fox, and getting something that looks this good out of that is more than I could hope for.
Yeah, I mean, I agree overall that I would have loved to see the narrative of the franchise move forward, but taking 64, turning it into this,
Yeah.
like the bar is high here. This is I mean, look how cool. Pigma looks amazing.
He looks disgusting in like the way that Pigma should look.
Yeah.
He looks
Like,
like
honestly,
he could
he's
put-
one of the better ones. Him and Slippy
Yeah.
are both really impressive.
They work well in this style. Everyone else is going to take some
It's
time.
been years since Andros was banished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisoned,
I mean, this is just like, this is the kind of storytelling I want in every Nintendo game, to be honest.
Yeah. Seeing them move
This-
around
this
and
kind of-
talk sells me a bit more on the art style of the characters. I think they animate better outside the ships than they probably did previously.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I mean, also, James McCloud, and maybe because it's not Fox, he looks pretty dang good to me, and I think it's because I'm not as invested in the character
Yeah.
as I am with Fox. Like, the ones I recognize really well, they look a little jarring, but the characters that you see a lot less of, I mean, I'm uniformly impressed by them.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe this.
Yeah, this is... I mean, the lighting, the visuals, the detail, everything here is... I would be impressed if they said this was running on a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Knowing this is a handheld game is crazy.
Yeah, 100%. This is largely the thing with Nintendo. We haven't actually seen that many games on Switch 2 that Nintendo themselves push. The best looking games are third-party games. So this is just the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, and it's, I do have a feeling that this might be the first, well, maybe not the full-on the first, but one of very few Nintendo games that started life on the Switch 2.
Everything you hear
Obviously,
about is like we
things-
started on Switch 1 and pushed to Switch 2.
Yeah, this just kind of shows the potential of the system, and we're still in the console's first year. This will come out just after the 1 year mark.
Yeah.
Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
Like the fan in me wants to just quietly watch this.
Yeah, I know.
This is
I
so
never
cool.
thought I'd see Star Fox cutscenes like this. Like Starlink got close, but I didn't give a single damn about any of those characters. So like, but this is just everything. Wait, Monolith Soft, Capcom. Oh, that's Smash. That was Smash stuff. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
No
Yeah, that
copyrights
makes
in
more
there.
sense.
Like, where are these studios coming from? Whoa.
Wow, that art is really cool too. Like the illustrations of the R-Wings behind, I really love the art style.
Yeah.
The characters look good like that too. Like I think Team Star Fox looks pretty cool right there. I don't know. We didn't get to see Rob though during any of this, did
No, we didn't. I think Fox is the only one there where it's like this is an adjustment. So I think he looks like a bit like a Giga Chad, and I never would have
A bit.
had to. I never thought I'd have to picture Fox as a Giga Chad, but here we are.
Yeah, I mean, but man, I don't think I have, other than the narrative thing, which to me at the end of the day is no big deal in the face of everything else. I don't think I have like a real complaint about what I've seen. Like the characters, yeah, the new art style might take a little getting used to, but every moment of gameplay I saw, I was just wow.
Yeah, and like with Star Fox 64 3D, like the last remake, I thought it was fantastic. But it had its problems. The audio quality wasn't as good as 64. But otherwise, like had some mood changes too. But that was very much building off the source code of the original to give you something that was, just like a prettier version. This, is ground up. And you can see it
Yeah.
artistically, in terms of audio design, in terms of the direction. I think it's head over heels, just vastly different to what they were doing with 64 3D. Like, obviously, it's the same level
Yeah,
design,
and
same core gameplay, but the effort here is monumental.
If this sets the bar for what we can expect for the also rumored Ocarina of Time remake, which by the way just gained a ton of credence because it was rumored right alongside this,
100%.
and now we have this. My God, man, like Nintendo is on some different stuff. Like this is if you really inject the same level of care and technical expertise into a game as big as Ocarina of Time, we are in for a real treat whenever they show us that. That is, I mean, this was fantastic. Ocarina of Time already had a lot of storytelling comparative to other first-party games. So, just wow, man, I'm excited to see what Nintendo's doing with these remakes, because to me, this is a pretty strong blueprint for how you approach a remake. Like all new assets, new audio, adding narrative pieces that kind of connect things together. I can't think of a single thing that I want that this game isn't giving.
I mean, all I've really wanted from Star Fox for a long time is online multiplayer, because we've never really had it. Like, Command had some dogfights, but it wasn't quite the same. And like Star Fox is a very replayable game. You're meant to replay the campaign over and over again, find different routes, perfect your score. But that's kind of a hard sell to a lot of people in this era, I think. Like back on the 64, it was a lot easier, but now I don't know how much this game is going to cost, but convincing people to like chuck down $70 on a game you can beat in an hour, it isn't the best sell. Obviously, you can replay this over and over again, but multiplayer is what gives it that huge shelf life. And I can see this being something you put 100 hours into. Like that's just how much potential is in that multiplayer.
Absolutely. I remember playing on the N64, which, and I'm going to say my prediction is that it's probably a $70 game.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll breach $80.
No.
Yeah, the level of visual polish here tells me that they set out to make what Star Fox 64 would look like if the scope had remained the same, but it had to meet modern AAA standards as opposed to the AAA standards of the late 90s. What I find interesting here though is, like you said, I put hundreds of runs into Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
It was like a game that I played for probably 2 years on the N64 is just my main game that I played all the time. And I think that they've added just enough here to really give it that same replayability, you know, in the modern era. Like the online multiplayer will likely be the thing I spend the most time in out of everything. As much as I love the campaign and I can play those routes over and over again, the idea that, you know, you and I living half a world apart can play online dogfights in Star Fox, I'm here for that. 8-player multiplayer Star Fox sounds incredible. Like I cannot wait to try that.
And if game share works over online and not just local, we'll also be able to do the Star Fox Zero stuff online, where one of us uses a mouse Joy-Con and the other one pilots the ship. Which
That would be so cool.
that's going to make for some really interesting speedruns as well. It's like that's a whole new category because 64's never played like that. Like where you aim is where you move. So like, divorcing those two is pretty huge. We had a comment in live audience a little while ago asking who's making this, and they said the clouds look a bit like Ace Combat 7, which sounds likely. Namco do a lot of Nintendo games. If this is the Ace Combat team, it seems like a good fit for them.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll know. And
No, we're not going to know until the credits here, are we?
Yeah, we're not going to know till we roll credits on the game. Nintendo is notoriously protective of who's making them. It's worth noting, though, that they did buy, what was it, Bandai Namco Singapore a while back.
That's true.
And so perhaps that team has been, maybe that's why they bought them, to help work on this. You know, I'm sure that Bandai Namco Singapore did support for multiple franchises under that umbrella, but it also wouldn't surprise me if in some way Bandai Namco themselves were involved. They have a history with Star Fox. They've worked on Star Fox before, so and they have a very good working relationship with Nintendo. So I could see Nintendo having brought in like an outside party to help work on this under obviously Koizumi's direction. So
Yeah.
I guess we know what he's been working on. I do wonder if this has a knock-on effect to whatever the next 3D Mario is, because obviously he's seen as like the 3D Mario guy at Nintendo right now.
Yeah. This doesn't strike me as a project that's all hands on board for Koizumi. You know, it's a remake. So there's a lot of, you know, there's like achievements, different ways to play, multiplayer mode, but it's not something I think would occupy all his time. So I reckon he's still got something else in the works. But,
Yeah, if this is our first major announcement, you know, of the I mean, we're not even really in like announcement season. Like that's in a month from now in June is when you start seeing publishers and developers rolling out tons of stuff. It feels like we're in for a good year this year.
absolutely. It's been a good year so far. Like we came in like kind of doom and gloom. Where are all the games? So far we've had, you know, Pokopia, Tomodachi Life. We've got Star Fox coming up. Rumors of a Zelda game. There's been a lot of good stuff, and this has skyrocketed to being one of the like most highly anticipated for me. And I'm usually like very tiptoey around remakes because, you know, there's always the artistic vision of the original, the memories, and they're hard to overthrow. And so I much prefer it when it's a bit daring with how it looks. Like when I saw those character designs, I thought, man, I don't know about this. But I think that's the kind of reaction you want to have. If it's just like, this is how I remember it, then it's never going to eclipse the original. It's just going to be like, this is another way to play rather than, you know, this is something new. Whereas with this, I think they're trying something daring, something that does stick with you. You're going to remember how weird Fox looks in this game. You're going to stick with the online multiplayer. I think, yeah, this is definitely the way you do a remake. Like it's loyal, but it's not like cowardly loyal.
I agree with that. I think that I saw, you know, a lot in there. I think the photorealism is definitely an interesting choice, an interesting angle to go with for this one. Because we obviously had like, I don't know, I would say that the N64 version went as close to photorealism as it could. There were definitely some artistic choices in the original N64 version. And it is kind of a key difference that sticks out. Like, hey, they look really like actual animals now, which to some people may be like a little jarring or a little weird. Because to me, I've always imagined them as being like puppets. You know, like I've imagined it as like puppet theater, and this definitely has a different feeling to it. So I wonder what it'll be like. You know, when you fight Andross in this game, like, is he going to look like a super photorealistic monkey? You know, like
probably. We got a little glimpse of him in that prologue bit there. I think
Yeah.
the thing to be disappointed about most is that it isn't moving on, and Star Fox so rarely does. You know, we've had Assault and Adventures and Command. That's it. That's all that's moved on, and I guess Star Fox 2 as well. But you know, we've had a Super Nintendo game, 64 game, Zero. That's half the franchise, and they're all retellings. And now there's this again. But I think the core thing to latch onto is they've rebranded a lot here, and it doesn't feel like a one-off. So hopefully this is the game that establishes that Star Fox is back and brings a new audience, and then we can move on. Then we can finally move on.
Oh, absolutely. My hope is that by calling this just Star Fox, that they're setting up an eventual Star Fox 2, like
Yeah.
an actual second Star Fox that tells us a different story that moves beyond the Lilat Wars, you know, and we get something different. But that said, you know, every moment of this direct had me grinning ear to ear. Like, just the way everything looks so good, everything's reimagined so beautifully. Like, I just can't wait. Like you said earlier, this jumped to like the top of my most anticipated games list. This is now the thing I'm most excited to play. And so, you know, I think until today, I really just kind of had GTA 6 off in the nebulous horizon as like the game that I'm really anticipating. And now I'm like, 4 more weeks, baby, and I'll be playing Star Fox.
And now GTA 6 has to compete with Star Fox. It's interesting. I'm watching gameplay right now, and it's interesting in the all range mode parts. They've zoomed the camera out quite a bit more than 64 has, which I think is gonna help a lot there. Dogfights are always the thing I struggle with the most in Star Fox, but they've really pulled it out, and I can see that aiding a bunch, especially in the multiplayer. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, looking around the ship, I think it'll also help because you're talking about a game that's designed to be played, you know, at least some of the time on a very small screen
Yeah.
compared to a TV. So it'll be helpful to have more visibility because you can track more objects, you can see more things. But I agree that in 64, dogfights were one of the more difficult parts because you'd lose track of an enemy and then you'd have to like pull around, and it became a game of just, you know, chasing, right? Where I think if you have that kind of expanded view, then it makes it a bit easier to stay in the fight and not just be trying to find someone to fight.
Yeah. But we can keep yapping about this, and I'm sure we'll have more to say in other videos, Steve. So we'll quit this for now. But Star Fox is back after a decade
Yeah.
of nothing but Starlink. We finally got a game. Skip Switch 1 entirely. And it's cool that the Switch 2's picking up on all these games that Switch 1 didn't have, like Donkey Kong, Star Fox, Kirby Air Ride. Cool time.
It's so cool that we have a game that not only is Switch 2 exclusive, but uses like every Switch 2 feature, every single one in a way that is cool and doesn't feel tacked on.
Absolutely. But anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll be a lot more prepared for directs in the future because hopefully they won't just say we're going live in 10 minutes, baby. Hopefully that's the thing that they stop doing because we're not ready. But thank you for this impromptu stream, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.